What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sooner Pro Gaming community, where we coach on how to become successful and profitable in our daily lives. So today we're gonna jump into a little video on how to rise out of debt. So we got some numbers here. We're gonna go over these numbers together, and we're gonna see how we can manage our way out of debt. I know many of you might have different numbers in this, but we can learn from these numbers. So first of all, we got our income and we got our expenses. So in our cash flows, we got inflows and outflows. So let's just look at our check. We got a $1,500 check, and then we got our expenses. So let's just make sure we always do our math, do our calculations. So we're gonna start off. So we got $1,500 minus rent. We're gonna say our rent is around $650. Excuse me. In places where there's low income and you know, if you know how to live within your means and you're not locked into a mortgage or you're not rent to own, consider your rent around $650 or around in that range. Okay, so we got our rent, we got our electric bill, and we got our insurance. So our electric bill is anywhere from $80 to $200. Let's, if your electric bill is anywhere over $200, you need to consider managing that right and, staying focused on not having a high electric bill. So let's just say we're on an average bill plan and our average electric bill monthly is $80. Okay, so we're gonna say $1,500 minus our $650 rent. Okay, minus our $80 electric bill, and then we got car insurance, $125. Let's just say you paid your car off, and you ain't got no car note. Okay, so that leaves us with $655 to manage towards paying off our credit card debt. And we know that many people are heavily in credit card debt. So we want to work our hardest and manage our hardest to get out of credit card debt. We all know that credit card debt heavily negatively affects our lives. So let's just focus on living at our bare minimum and using our resources right and hurry it up and getting out of, getting these credit cards paid off. Okay, so after we paid our rent, our electric bill, and our insurance, that leaves us with a total of $645. Okay, so we got minimum payments to pay. Everybody know that you got a minimum payment to pay on your credit card. So we got a Capital One credit card with a minimum payment of $35 a month. We got a SciTi credit card with a minimum payment of $35 a month. And we got a Walmart card with a minimum payment of $35 a month. And we got a Discover card with a minimum payment of $55 a month. Okay. On our Capital One, we got a balance of $300. On our SciTi, we got a balance of $600. And on our Walmart, we got a balance of $429. And on our Discover card, we got a high balance of $1,200. Okay, so let's just focus on paying our minimum payment, and then we'll look at, paying over our minimum dollar payment to heavily, on large lump sums to get these credit cards paid off faster than fast as possible. So $695 minus $160. So $165 is our total minimum payment for our 4 credit cards. And that leaves us with $485 left to manage these cards. So let's just do our math real quick. We know we got $485 left. And let's just change our numbers. So we have 300 minus 35. That leaves us with $265 on our balance. We have 600 minus 35. That leaves us with 565. Walmart was $429 minus 35. That's 394. And then 1,200 minus 55. That's $1,145. Okay, so we got $485 left. So we come over here, and this is where our money managing skills come into play. How can we, what will be our best strategic moves to get this credit card debt paid off? So first of all, we see we can pay, Capital One off. We see we can pay Walmart off. So let's just focus on paying this Capital One off. $495 minus $265. That leaves us with $220. So this one is paid off. $225. So let's just focus on retaining some money now. So basically we got $220 left. So let's just retain $120 in our brokerage account. I made a past video on how to save $5,000, retain $5,000 in our brokerage account. So let's just say that you already, follow pursuit, you open up a brokerage account. So let's just transfer $120 in our brokerage account. So that leaves us with $100. So we come over here and, which one we would like to, pay off. Or you can put, you can put this $100 in your savings if you want to. So you can say, well, I need a little something in my savings just in case I need this or that. Okay, boom. So, or you can just come over here and say, I want to just put 50. And I'm going to put 50 on one of these credit cards. So boom. We come over here and say, well, we can just put the 50 towards this one. So we're going to put 50 in our savings. Boom, we're going to pay 50 on this SciTi card. Okay, so we got 565 minus 50 leaves us with 515. Okay, so we basically retain some money in our brokerage account and we put a little bit in our savings account. Okay, so we working through the week. We working, we doing our thing, and boom, it's come check time. We got another check coming. We got $1,500 coming. So when we get our check, we know our rent was paid for the month, we know our insurance was paid for the month, and we know we paid our electric bill for the month. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take $500 out this $1,500 and transfer that into our brokerage account. So that leaves us with $1,000. Bam, so we got $1,000 to manage like a boss and get these credit cards paid off. So let's just follow along and say, we could pay 2 of these off, or let's just do some math. We always want to be doing our math, and, so we can just manage and transition. So, okay, 515 plus 394 is $909. So that's a little bit, we ain't really got too much left. So let's just say, with our $1,000, we're going to pay this SciTi off. Boom. So 1,000 minus 515. We got 485 left. So we're gonna pay this 50. We're gonna pay SciTi off. So there's 2 credit cards we got paid off. Boom. We got $485 left. Okay. You know what I mean? So let's just say we gotta pay our minimum payments on these. So we're gonna pay 35 on this one. And we're gonna pay 55 to our Discovery card. So out of $485, we're gonna minus 35, and we're gonna minus 55. So that's gonna leave us with $395 after we pay our minimum payments on our 2 credit cards. So let's just do our math. Do some quick math. So we got $1,090 left for our Discover. Okay, so the phone's coming. So we got $359 left on our Walmart. And we got $395 in cash left. So we can say we're gonna go ahead and pay this Walmart off, even though we probably got some things that we need to do, but we ain't worried about that right now. We focus on trying to get out of debt. We already retained some cash in our brokerage account. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit in savings. You know what I mean? So we got $395 left minus $359. That leaves us with $36 left. And this Walmart is paid off. So we're gonna put this $36 in our savings. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And have faith that we can make it and we can get the things that we need in our daily lives. Just off, a little bit in our savings. We can consider, getting a side hustle. Want to do some DoorDash, or just, live on the bare minimums. You know what I'm saying? Do your grocery shopping every 2 weeks or week by week. Just get the, better things that you need until your next check cycle come. You know what I mean? But you always want to retain money. So we paying off debt and we retaining money at the same time. So we got another $1,500 check coming. You know what I'm saying? This is the next month. That was the first month. We was able to get three credit cards paid off. We was able to retain some cash and put a little bit in our savings to get us through the next check cycle. So we in the second month and we got $1,500 coming. So we got to pay our rent. That's $650. We're gonna pay our electric bill, which is $80, and we're gonna pay our insurance. So that leaves us with $65. So we kind of know after we get our $1,500 check, we pay our fixed expenses that we right around $650. Okay, boom. So let's just say we're gonna put $105, or we can put $100 in our retaining our brokerage account, and we can put $45 in our savings account. So let's just say we put $100 in our brokerage account and $45 into our savings account. So $645 minus $145 leaves us with $500. So we can come over here and we can put this whole $500. Basically, let's just pay our minimum payment of $55. So we got $500 minus $55, which is our minimum payment. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna say 1,090 minus 55. That leaves us with 1,035. Okay. So we always want to make sure we're doing our calculations right. So we add 500, we minus 55. So that's $445. Boom. Let's just say we can put another 45 in our savings, and we're gonna put a whopping 400 on this one. We're gonna overpay. We're gonna put 400 on this one. So 1,035 minus 400. That leaves us with a $635 balance. Okay, so we started out with a balance of, we was in debt, credit card debt, $2,529. So coming around on the next month, all we owe is $635. Boom. So, okay. Like I said, we want to focus on getting out of debt. We ain't really worried about too much of nothing that we need, because we all know that, sometimes we don't really need as much stuff as we think we need. So this is our second check that we're gonna get. So our rent was paid, our electric was paid, and our insurance was paid. So we got another 1,500. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take 500 and we're gonna retain this into our brokerage account. So boom, we got 1,000 left, and we got, $635. We just gonna go ahead and pay $635. We're gonna pay that off. So 1,000 minus 635. That leaves us with $365. Okay, our credit card is at 0 balance. Boom. So we got $365. So that 65 you can put in your pocket. Boom. That's pocket. That's whatever you want to do. Pocket change. You know what I'm saying? It's pocket change. So we got 300 left. Boom. We can say, I'm gonna put $100. I'm gonna retain this $100, and it's $200. I'm gonna put it in my savings, and I'm gonna consider, always consider going to Sam's, where you can buy in bulk, basically, and you can get, toilet paper, tissue, toothpaste, deodorant, all that stuff in bulk. So you won't have to, spend month by month. You can just get it in bulk, and you ain't really got to worry about that expense. And you can just keep saving money, or you might got a couple more bills. We were just kind of doing these examples to show how we can get out of credit card debt within a couple months if we just pay lump sums of money on these cards. As you can see, we was paying 200, 400 wops on towards these bills to get them paid off. So, like I say, if we follow our money managing techniques, we can decrease these balances, boom, like that in no time. And like I say, we still retain our earnings in our savings account. So that's how you can, kind of, make sure you up on your game and you're doing what you're supposed to do. So like I say, if you find anything in these videos that we do helpful to anything that you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, come and join the family, and just, just stay tuned on our videos. We're gonna have a lot of strategies and techniques coming around. And like I say, make sure you improve your skills day by day, play by play, inch by inch, So with that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.